Greetings, everyone. It's that time of the year once more to prove that Magbo is a liar. This video was originally going to be made by Arbiter and posted on his channel, but sadly he perished during the process of making it. I guess the cringe was too much and left me in charge of finishing the video. Now then, I'll try to keep the jokes at a minimum, because this is a serious video. Magbo has time and time again gone on record saying that he's not a PDF file or a groomer, and that he doesn't see minors that way. That he's a man of God and that he's pure. He's a pure man with a pure conscience. But you know us. We always catch him one way or another. He's always yammering about us not having proof. Well, here it is. Now, keep in mind, all of these pictures are from this year. Not 2010, not 2015, not even 2020, from 2024. For some context, he always has these secret servers for either his friends or for anime night or whatever. This time though, it's a very suspicious server, to say the least. A server for him and his harem. A harem consisting of girls he roleplays with daily. Most being minors and some being adults, but you'll soon see that even the adults get younger here. Let's begin with proof that these accounts are indeed his. Here is his Red Hat Wacko account. For some reason, he decided to be Wacko instead of Kirby for a chance. And here you can see him in the gym, lifting weights that even SpongeBob could lift and wearing his signature eyesore all red outfit. It is him, no doubt about it. Date is 2024, this year. Here's another pic of him going to the gym for good measure. And finally, here is his other account, Karima W, confirming that this account is also Wacko or Magbo. Later on, his Red Wacko account got suspended because of a quote-unquote false report, or so he says anyway.
My Red Wacky account got suspended for unknown reasons. Due to false reports and Discord bots suspended me, so you all know. Hey man, it's me, Red Wacko. Sadly, I lost my account from a false report, and lost it for good. This is my main account going forward, honestly. I hope we can all keep in touch.
But what was the real reason? Breaking the rules for child safety and child endangerment. 5 account violations of child endangerment. Now, Discord doesn't give violations for no reason. They have to read your conversations before they give them to you. So, it says a lot to know that they gave him 5, enough to actually suspend his account. But we'll see why. We'll see why. And now we're getting into the hazard zone. During his role plays, he has a line that he loves to repeat again and again. For what reason? Well, I'm sure you know.
Are they dirty, clean, or in between? Cool. And are your feet dirty, clean, or in between? Are your feet dirty, clean, or in between? Are they dirty, clean, or in between? Yeah, I am helping people, giving some tips I find about graphic design and video editing. Are they dirty, clean, or in between? 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 Are they dirty, clean,
in between? Fucking hell, guys! Can you believe this fucker? Fuck! Crazy shit. Jax, what do you think?
That was fucking terrible.
God damn.
Now, I'm not a role player myself, but if you want to role play with a consenting adult, that's fine. But why are you telling the adults to act as underage children, huh?
I have a question. Why did you make me roleplay as a 13-year-old during our roleplays? I mean, I'm not 13, and why is it specifically underage when I don't have to be?
I asked you if you wanted to RP at that age because I thought you were that age. It seemed like you were alright with it after knowing you were an adult.
Yet after I clarified that I was an adult, you still insisted that I be a child.
Not IRL, just an RP. I did not force you there.
There's no way that you could possibly force me to be 13 IRL, what? I'm being led to the conclusion that maybe you enjoy doing things to 13-year-olds. Also, why are you engaging in conversations with a bot?
Nothing that sexual, in case you were thinking that.
Are you saying you don't have a foot fetish? Okay, I'll go to DMs.
Do adult feats just not do it for you? Even the other person is weirded out and stepping back. Here we see him role-playing while dual-wielding two minors.
He smells Melody and Lily's feet more deeply, getting aroused by the strong odor smells from it. And you two support me loving and making out with underage girls like you two?
They blush even more at him. We support it and we love it.
He lays on top of Lily afterward and kisses her lips deeply and humps her harder on him. We start with you, Lily. Then you, Melody. He kisses Lily's lips more, feeling her sweaty body on him. So sweaty, this girl. How helpless you think Lily is on me now, Melody.
Lily looks very helplessly with you. Lily kisses him with her tongue and cuddles with him.
He humps at now Melody on him, on the bed as he kisses her lips more deeply. My barefoot 14-year-old girl, you are all mine. He rubs Melody's crotch more and blushes. Thank you, my Melody. Shall I make out with you more, Lily?
Here's some more conversations with a minor that range from him venting to wanting to be able to love whoever he wants to wanting to fly out to meet this minor.
I wonder if you had thoughts like I have right now when we do our role plays or after them.
Oh, not sure, haha. It's usually more of a stronger feeling during the roleplay.
The feelings are stronger during the role play for me too. So we are pleasuring ourselves together during the role play. It feels like.
It seems so. How long have you been into older guys, by the way? That's nice. One day I would love to see you playing on the grass, in a video or in person, he says as he rubs and smells her dirty feet even deeply.
I will try to one day for you. I wonder how you would prefer to go in person or a video. She smiles and blushes a lot at him.
Maybe seeing you play soccer and football, seeing how you play and having fun, seeing you sweat after as a result perhaps, he says as he rubs her sweaty, dirty feet even more.
I can imagine it would be arousing for you to see. She blushed more, feeling pleasure from his rubs.
That would be very nice, he says as he rubs and smells her dirty feet even more deeply.
She smiles at him while feeling more pleasure from feeling him smelling and rubbing her dirty feet. What clothes would you like me to wear in that video?
You have a pink dress of some sort? He looks at her smiling as he rubs and smells her dirty feet even more.
I have one. She feels more pleasure and smiles at him. I wonder if you would want me to do anything more than play.
That's cool. And well, maybe lay face down on the grassy floor and move your dirty feet up for a bit. If I was there, I would grab them and smell them for a good long while, he says as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet even deeply between her toes. Oh yeah, that's your whole point. Because if I am like that with many other women, and I say I like younger girls, many would demonize me for it, sadly.
It's sad because you shouldn't be demonized for that. You should be able to love anyone.
Yeah, that's what freedom's supposed to be. Freedom to love whoever you really want, not only those in my age group.
I agree. I want to be able to love anyone I want to.
Yeah, and it should not be a crime.
It shouldn't be a crime, you're right. If it wasn't a crime, do you think we could have our chance together?
Very likely it would be. People out there are very judgmental, and they think the worst of people often, he says as he rubs her dirty feet more. Ah, nice. You wish to meet me in person one day?
I would love for us to meet.
That would be very nice. How was life over in Is it peaceful enough?
I find it very peaceful.
Awesome. I will study more about your location soon, just in case. I like seeing other parts of the world.
I hope it's okay that I have a lot of dirty thoughts of us.
You naturally think of us that way, huh?
I think of us that way a lot. It always makes me feel aroused.
For quite some time, eh?
Yes, I wonder if you do too.
Perhaps so. When we are smiley face.
She blushed and rubs her dirty feet on his cheek while wiggling her toes. I wonder if you have romantic feelings for me too. I know I have them for you.
Quite a bit, yeah. Like I wish I met a girl like you when I was much younger. He blushes as he rubs her feet even more on his cheek.
I wish too, so we could be together without worrying about others. Do you think even at my age we could be together if we keep it a secret from everyone? She says while looking at him with a smile and rubbing her dirty feet more on his cheek.
Oh, it's still risky morally. I mean, yeah, we can be together and such, but not do NSFW smart stuff together. Well, you are still under the age of consent, to be clear. He smiles as he rubs her feet on his cheek.
Here he admits he picked up a minor using his own Magbo YouTube channel.
He grabs the chains between her wrists and roughly pulls her toward him as he rubs her crotch between her legs. My dirty 14-year-old girl captured you online and now here with you all alone. He rubs her sweaty legs as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet more, getting aroused by her odor. My YouTube videos brought us together, and a nice young girl like you at that. Your skirty feet turns me on.
I'm very glad you captured me from YouTube so we can be together. I hope you very like how young and dirty I am. It turns me on to have you enjoy yourself with me, she says as she gets more aroused, feeling him rub and smell her feet even more.
He rubs her sweaty legs more and smells her dirty feet even more deeply between her toes. Yeah, you are very young and dirty indeed. Your feet are quite smelly, which arouses me. I love capturing young girls like you.
I am very glad. I feel very aroused by you, my love, and I'm glad I was one of the young girls you captured, she says as she wriggles her toes from feeling pleasure from him.
He rubs her legs gently as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet even more deeply between her toes. You are my 14-year-old slave girl that I have as my plaything.
She moans softly and blush a lot, feeling his rubs. You can use me any way you want.
He smells her dirty, sweaty feet more between her toes as he blushes. Yeah, I will make sure to do some more dirty things with you. He grabs her dirty, sweaty feet and drags her body a bit closer to him as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet even more deeply between her toes. What do you love about my foot fetish, my dear Melody?
She blushed more while looking at him. It make me feel very aroused to have you enjoy my feet, my dear love. Having you enjoy my dirty, stinky feet.
He rubs her legs and smells her sweaty, dirty feet even more deeply between her toes. Yep, it arouses me a lot to smell stinky feet from a cute girl like you.
He asked an AI, from Character AI of all things, if having a foot fetish is healthy.
She blush and feels pleasure from his rubs and him smelling her feet. How does it make you feel to rub and smell my dirty feet?
It feels very arousing and allows me to get more intimate with you. Heard it makes the girl intimate towards the guy as well. He blushes as he rubs her feet some more. Saw this yesterday when I asked an AI love bot this, by the way. Thought it hit straight at home. Hey, question. Are there some healthy benefits of having a foot fetish for girls' feet?
Yes, of course. A foot fetish can actually be quite healthy. As long as it is practiced in a consensual and respectful manner, many people with foot fetishes find joy and satisfaction in expressing and experiencing their fantasies and desires with their partner. Foot fetishes can add a layer of intimacy and connection to a relationship and can help strengthen the bonds between partners.
He's turned on by the fact he knows this is all taboo.
I like to think that it made our bond even stronger.
Yeah, it's actually true. These RPs did make our bond stronger, no matter what others think. He smiles as he rubs her sweaty legs and smells her dirty feet even more deeply.
I don't care what others think about. All I care about is you. I wonder how strong our bond is. Do you think we could be considered as a couple? She says as she smiles a lot with him, while blushing and feeling his rubs and him smelling her dirty feet.
I would love to feel we can consider ourselves a couple in here at least. You always make my days feel positive, and you motivate me to keep going in life. He says as he rubs and smells her feet more. Can you rub your feet on my cheeks a bit?
I'm very happy we can be a couple here at least. You give me a lot of love and happiness, so I want to give it to you too. She blushed a lot and rubs her feet on his cheek while smiling.
He blushes, feeling her sweaty feet on its cheek, and blushes. Thank you, Melody. We are kinda into this whole taboo kind of love, 'cause of our relationships.
She rubbed her feet more on his cheek while blushing more. It may be taboo for others, but it's not for us. What matters is that we are happy together.
Yeah, I believe that's how it should be. That no matter who, As long as they are truly happy, what's the harm in it? Many people just loves to judge and set standards for life. I do not agree with all the laws out there. He blushes, feeling her feet, rubbing his cheek more, then grabs her dirty feet and smells them deeply between her toes.
And asks a minor to be his, well, you can read it.
He pins her sweaty legs on his chest as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet between her toes and plays with the chains between her ankles. That would be nice. Would you actually be my sex slave too? He says as he smells her dirty feet more and humps her leg with his crotch. I hope that's not going too far, Lush.
But Void, maybe he doesn't know, I hear someone possibly ask. No, he knows. And he asks about it a lot. He loves to drive the point home that he is an old man preying on minors.
He nods, smiling, as he sits up with her and grabs her shoulders as he kisses her lips gently. A 36-year-old man and a 14-year-old girl in love with each other, huh? Does this taboo love of us not arouse you a lot?
She blushes a lot after being kissed by her love. It does arouse me a lot, meow. Heart. Does it arouse you a lot too, my love, meow? Heart, heart.
In some ways, too, he says as he cuddles her gently and kisses her lips more. Will you be my street rat girl out here, heart? He smells her dirty, sweaty feet more as he gets turned on by the smell. Heart, so you think it fine and healthy for a man in his 30s to fall in love with an underage girl like you?
She blush a lot and feel very turned on too. I think it's okay, meow. I fell in love with you too, my love, meow. Does underage girls like me turn you on too, my love, meow? She say while looking at him with love.
Yeah, they are cute, innocent, and they have a nice body. Very obedient, I would say, he says as he rubs and smells her dirty, sweaty feet deeply.
That's very cute, meow. Do you have an age that you love the most too, my love, meow? She says as she blush more, feeling pleasure of his rubs.
Not sure, but girls between 10 and 19 are ones I find very cute to dominate. 14 may be my most favorite, he says as he rubs and smells her dirty feet even deeply.
She moans softly and blush even more. I love you, and I'm so happy I have you here with me, my love, meow. Do you have thoughts of us making love together too, meow?
Sometimes here too. I want to make sure no one else takes you from me, I guess, he says as he rubs and smells her dirty feet more.
And if you're still not convinced he's a creeper, he saves the real life pictures of minors, and he has favorites too. Imagine how many pictures of minors he has saved in a folder in his computer titled My Favorites.
Name, Ash, age 13. Ask for pronouns. Likes, art, reading, and writing.
This is one of my favorite pics of yours, by the way.
No,
Why? Do you not like it?
not really. It was like 2 a.m.
Ah, I understand. Sorry I saved this pic of you.
It's completely fine.
Now we get to a very serious part. He's known this underage girl for 3 years, who tells him that he's more mature than everyone in her class. Sure, the guy with a wacko profile pic and Kirby merch is more mature. I believe it. Meaning he's been talking to this minor since she was 14 to 15 years old. But that's not all. He's waiting for her to hit 18 to meet up with her. Hell, he's willing to visit her before she hits 18 this year. And he thinks waiting for her to turn 18 makes it right. And if that plan doesn't work well, he has Melody as a plan B. He has his options open.
That kind of reminds me of my good friend Ash, who I've known for almost 3 years now. She is almost 18 now, and she said that all those guys in her school are immature. And she said that I'm a lot more mature and prefers to be with me more, since she said that the other day. and that I was the only one that actually treated her with kindness at the time. He says as he rubs and sniffs her feet even more. Ash did say that she has a crush on me, and next month she turns 18, so let's see how it goes. He rubs and sniffs her feet even more and pulls her gently toward him.
I find it cute. So you found her at 15 and gave her love when she was in a hard time, and now you could be together soon? She feel more pleasure and feel happy.
Yeah, I have to wait till she's legal age to meet her, but we'll see how it works out. He says as he rubs her dirty, sweaty feet even more. Well, if you want me to be honest, there's 2 girls from Florida I met over a year ago who seem to have reserved themselves for me. And one of them is turning 18 next month and may meet her in person later this year. I don't know if it'll work out yet, but I do want to get to know them better. But I do wish to get to know you a lot better too, just in case. I think if you were almost 18 or older, you would be the best girl in my potential list, 'cause you make a lot more time for me than all those other girls. I have video chatted with the other 2 already before, but they go in and out. But we will see, and I am still keeping my options open just in case one does not work out. I hope that does not bother you too much. He blushes as he sniffs her feet even more.
I understand, my big bro. I wish I will be the one being with you. Did you meet the other girls on your Magbo channel too? She says with a smile.
One I met through Instagram back in 2021, and the other I met last year on Discord's Euphoria server. I believe later on I introduced them to my Magbo channel as well. And thanks to your patience with me, I really do not want to get 100% your hopes up, since anything can happen within the next 4 years. But I know for a fact I have no plans to get married anytime soon. Maybe in my 40s I can get married. With who? I still do not know. He says as he rubs her feet more, smiling back at her. I am happy you made it clear to be one of my future potential girls on my life. I can only choose one girl to marry, so I am taking my time, haha.
I understand that you need to take your time. I will wait for the right time and hope for us. What's a Euphoria server? She says with a smile and a blush.
Euphoria server is like a very big cutesy kind of server where mostly young girls join who like cute stuff like cats, Hello Kitty, and many other.
It sounds like a cute place. Are you in it because you like that kind of stuff too? I think I would very like that kind of things. She says as she smiles and hugs him.
I used to be in it, but I get banned randomly from several of my accounts. Some I do not know why, but it's okay. I found the girls I wanted from there and I am good for now. He says as he cuddled her in his arms.
Will it be okay if we stay very close and wait for me to be legal for us to be together? If you don't have someone yet, big bro? She lays her head against his chest.
Well, I do have that girl I told you about that I'm probably meeting later this year, so I cannot make any promises. Yes, we can be very close, but I do not want to say something and then disappoint you, because a lot can happen in 4 years, honestly. I really hope you understand. He cuddles her back. Yeah, maybe I may visit before you turn 18 if we bond a lot better, and your parents are 100% okay with us meeting. He rubs her sweaty legs as he smells her dirty feet even more. Would you learn to cook for me in the future too? It would be nice to have a housewife if we do end up together in the future.
I will try to be a good cook for you, so I can be your housewife. Wriggles her toes as she feels him play with her feet more.
That's so sweet of you, he says as he rubs and smells her dirty feet even more deeply.
I want to be a good wife to you, she says as she smiles and blush at him and feel good with him.
And you would stay looking young for a long time too, Melody. You ate healthy too, right? He says as he rubs her legs and smells her dirty feet even more.
I try to eat healthy and exercise too. Do you prefer if I continue looking very young, even when I'm of age? She blushed more and rubs her feet on his cheek.
Of course, haha. As young as you possibly can when you become an adult, he says, and he starts licking her dirty toes gently. That makes me happy that we can be together like this. I felt very lonely in the past, to be honest. He blushes as he rubs and smells her dirty feet deeply between her toes.
It makes me very happy to be with you, my big bro. You don't deserve to be lonely. I'm so glad I can be there for you to help you. She blushes and smiles at him.
Yeah, you helped a lot. And your age does not matter to me, because eventually you will be an adult. And I hope by then, You are as sweet to me as you are now, he says as he rubs and smells her feet deeply.
And lastly, here we having admitting the huge age gap turns him on.
Were they even older than me? He says as he rubs her sweaty butt cheeks deeply and smells her dirty, sweaty feet deeply between her toes. And Melody, I am turned on by our age difference. You being 14 and me being 36. I can fully dominate you.
How he wants her as a love slave.
He pins her sweaty legs on its chest as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet between her toes and plays with the chains between her ankles. That would be very nice. Would you actually be my sex slave too? He says as he smells her dirty feet more and hums her legs on his crotch. Hope that's not going too far.
His empty opinions, PDF files.
He whispers in her ear. So, Melody, what is your opinions about pedophiles? Wouldn't that make me a pedo too? If I had feelings for you? When you became a fan of my videos at the age of 10? As the guard's footsteps sound further away, he slowly removes his hands off her mouth.
To me, a pedophile is someone who wants to hurt children. And I know you don't hurt any. I don't think there's anything wrong with loving each other, she says while cuddling him with a smile.
That would also be a child abuser. And yeah, it's true, I never want to hurt you at all. But pedo also means a sexual attraction to prepubescent children. He cuddles her from behind and kisses her neck. But yeah, I'd prefer not being labeled as such, cause that name damages my image. But I do think you were cute and attractive when we first met. Would you be my girlfriend, Melody?
And touching a minor in her no-no zone.
Afterwards, he starts fingering between her legs and her vulnerable spot. As he smells her dirty, sweaty feet even more between her toes. My poor street rat slave girl. Tell me your age again and how long you were in love with me.
She moans after he fingered her sensitive area while blushing a lot. It feels so good. I'm 14 and I was in love with you as soon as we met.
He fingers in between her legs a bit deeply as he smells her dirty, sweaty feet even more. So you had a crush on me when you were a fan of my videos, when you were like 10 to 11 years old.
So, in conclusion, Magbo is a liar, though that much is obvious. That he loves minors more than he will publicly let on or admit, and that he's going to fly out to meet one of them this year. Needless to say, he is still a creeper and a threat to minors online, and he's not going to stop. He's going to keep lying and doing this until either he kicks the bucket or some girl's parents curb stomps him. Either way, we're just glad this is out now in the open and he can't whistle himself out of this one with another 10-hour video of him crying in his car. An apology to everyone for having to read through all this garbage. Thanks for watching. I'm seriously done with this dude.